I definitely have forgotten where I put everything. Yes, quite a bit of tar, quite a bit of not enough marble to actually build stuff. So what's going to happen is we are trying to finish this before the subscription ends. The server subscription, the server rental rather, and after that I might be busy with work, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to actually finish off the Mistlands base and the docks. But I eventually want to get that done, but it's probably going to be like solo, because no one really wants to rent a server for like just building stuff. So it's probably going to be do this, get a bunch of work out of the way, which is going to take a few weeks or so. It might clip into Grand Blue Guild Wars, which means I will not be like doing heavy session playing of any other games. And then after that settles down, maybe finish off the builds. In hindsight, trying to build a Mistlands base in the Mist was kind of a momentum killer because it took so much effort just to terraform and flatten out everything. So in future runs, that's not going to happen. I didn't even know there were like actual buildable areas in Mistlands. I thought it was just all going to be like as bad as that. So we just committed to building a base a little bit too early. That's a mistake that won't happen again, obviously. Oh, there's a moat. Gosh, fighting on an incline is just so stupid. Not gonna bother. Right, nice of you to pop by. We sealed the door and scattered the key. Leave her be. Need seal breaker. Constructed a Galda table from 9. What? Invested Citadel. I just realized I didn't have my game audio on. That's fixed now. Whoopsie. Okay, I see the queen. First things first is see how she attacks. Okay, that hurt. Holy shit. Yeah, that freaking hurts. For some reason the block there just was not working. Not sure the timing is off or... Wow, I've become so bad at this game. Literally can't even parry the regular seekers. I don't think I'm doing much damage at all. It's like 50 damage, 50 damage, 50 damage. 70. Alright, that's the first block I've actually landed. I feel like the audio is all messed up as well. Like, I'm not getting any feedback from like the blocks and all that I usually do. Like everything is just focused on the queen. Ow! Okay. I fell. Oh boy, she's coming this way. Pots. Yeah, we haven't really made any headway for the past 2 minutes or so. Hard to tell where the entrance even is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so try to fight around here. Yeah, this is not happening without rested buff as well. Honestly, all this is understanding the parry timing, and then the boss should die a lot faster after that, because right now it's just waiting for pot cooldowns to be up over and over again, which is just not a very good use of time. we go. That's one. Yeah, this audio is terrible. And the lag is definitely not helping here though. It's kind of, I mean, I don't want to start rambling while doing a boss fight, but it's kind of like the problem I'm seeing with Mistlands in general is like, it's so dangerous unless you have consumables up, like Fire Pot and Bone Mask, and then it's just not dangerous at all. So instead of a combat game, it becomes a game of like waiting for the cooldown to be up. Yeah, that really hurts without Bone Mask. We gotta go repair weapon as well. I'm honestly not feeling this, and a large part of it is just how janky combat is on slope terrain, and part of it is definitely also because it's been too long since I played this game and my parry timing is just all out of whack until that last set where I was actually focusing on the boss. But yeah, gonna repair Demeter's place, which is Eastern Outpost. Christ! Okay, that was a surprise. What the hell? I guess being up against a wall might help, yeah, so I don't get knocked back so much and I can actually get hits in. Jeez. Oh my god, you can't even hit her on the stairs. Jeez. Okay, this is not good. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Ah, right before it dies as well. Okay, this was a very, very anticlimactic ending to the entire 30 or 40 parts or however many. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong place as well. Get out of here. She's gonna one-shot me with this amount of health if I don't block. Oh, come on, like... This is so absurd. How the hell did you even get there with all the water? Like, that just doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, I was saying, between the problems trying to hit stuff on slope, the latency, and the fact that the boss is a huge HP sponge, this is just not really a fun boss. Like, it looks fun conceptually, like, wow, it's like a raid inside an instance, which is different from all the other bosses so far, but it just doesn't really come together, at least for me. It feels like a shore. Like, and honestly speaking, the entirety of Mistlands feels like a shore. It had that initial wow factor, and the building pieces are great, but the biome just is not fun at all. Which is really unfortunate considering it's like a two-year wait between the base game and now. So, and obviously, like, going in half blind and not knowing what the boss does, like, just looking at it, I feel like it'd be much easier if one person was melee and the rest were like blade mage or fire mage, just go nuts with the ranged while one guy keeps the boss in place. It's just like not possible to tell what the hell is even going on, because like it takes 2 seconds for any like hits to even register. Not 2 seconds, but close. Very close. Alright, please die. Ah. Anyway, closing thoughts for this run. Again, I am probably going to come back to the run after I finish a bunch of work, but it'll probably be offline because the rental has expired and I'll be building stuff solo. Mistlands feels like it's trying really hard to fight the deficiencies of the game which have been around since the start. The biggest one is combat on inclines really sucks, and Mistlands is just full of inclines, and that just doesn't help at all. It's a constant battle to like reposition just to be able to hit enemies, which is kind of a deal breaker for a game that has that wants to tune itself around brutal combat. That being said, the first forays into Mistlands, the wow factor is great. The art and the sound design is absolutely great. There has always been like the swamps, like very moody. Even going to Black Forest the first time and seeing the different colored mist was very it set the tone for the game so well. Going to mountains, going to plains weren't as awe-inspiring, but it is what it is. Going to Mistlands the first time was like, holy shit, what's going on? And that was pretty cool. But it falls apart. It's not a fun biome to be in at all. The problem is that consumables are just too powerful. It turns Mistlands from being very dangerous into being a joke. Even like this boss, it was like, holy shit, one hit and you are almost dead, to like being able to tank without even blocking. And it turns the entire game to a meta game of waiting for cooldowns to be up, which I feel is going to get worse and worse for the next two biomes as well. So that's something that is probably going to be a problem. So all that being said, this was our starter base, expanded a few times, but the overall thing is just a little tiny hut with enough space to build stuff in. We wanted to build a Mistlands base, and again, I'm still not sure whether I'm going to finish it off. If I am, it's going to be in a while because I have a bunch of projects lined up which absolutely need full attention, so I can't be spending time gaming like 5 hours a day or whatever. But let's actually go to it right now. Mistlands base. And we made a mistake. Well, Anko was really sneaky because she's played this before but didn't tell me that there's actually a place to build in Mistlands which isn't as miserable as this. Legitimately, there's at least 5 to 8 sections of this run were just dedicated to leveling out this little flat piece of land to start building. And then building this thing here, which took quite a bit of planning and execution to get it to look right. These stairs are temporary. But the idea was to have 6 rooms in this 270 degree arc. It's 270 degrees, like from here to that part, divided by 45 degree rooms, and each would be a personal room with a bed, decorate it how you like. There's personal storage, there's a fire, the fire all goes in the same chimneys, and the bottom would be the ready area with like the cooking, and then all the comfort stuff in the middle. This would be basically like a tower in the middle to kind of connect to the roof, and then there will be like ballistas pointing in every direction at the top, but I haven't built that. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the time to build that. I can hear a yell, so I probably should get out of here. Trigger it. Let's see, where's the exit? That way. So this building remains incomplete. If we do another run, I will be reusing that design. Just the way that this portal is a reused design from a prior run, and it worked out great. This portal tower. So if we do another run, I'm going to be reusing that design, probably get it started from the Stone Age and just build it out of stone to begin with. First floor, second floor can be done completely out of stone. Then when we get access to iron, can extend it to a third floor or something. And not build it in the middle of Mistlands, because that was just painful. Like, leveling stuff out was such a motivation killer. Leveling is fine, it's just getting rid of the stone that was taking so much time. And then so building it in maybe plains, that'll be like, plains is a really great place to build a base, because number one, there's farming, and number two, it's like the midway point of the game, 5 out of 8 biomes or whatever. So that would be great to build a forward base of some sort. So the next run we do, we probably build it there. Like I said, build it out of stone, and then replace parts with marble when we get marble, but at least the whole base will be there. And it's not going to be spending like 20 hours or so trying to flatten out terrain. And yeah, well, other than that, this is probably all just very, very premature, because it's going to be like another 2-3 years before we actually get to play the full game, at the very, very least. And that might be when we do our next run. So yeah, this, we'll see. I might just finish off the Mistlands base, or finish off the docks, because the docks at least is not like being scared of y'all every like 5 minutes or so. But again, that's going to be like in May or so at the very earliest, because there's a whole bunch of projects I need to do. And obviously this dock was like the big mid-game project, which also isn't finished. It's kind of almost there, but this big structure in the center where it's supposed to be like a little cafe and a bunch of like treasures strewn about is not finished. But the building is there. 2 minarets, and then the central area which you can light up. Basically a makeshift lighthouse. It's all done. 3 different places to park boats, the middle and the 2 at the side. Pretty well like conceptualized and executed, and I remember I actually had to move this out because I miscalculated how big the boats were, so that took a while as well. That's another mistake I will not repeat. I've gotten really fast at building these concave spaces for the boats to get in, so that's a plus as well. Like, I can put one of these down in an hour flat, so even the outpost can have these as well to dismantle boats properly. The more I think about it, the more I feel like I don't really want to finish off the building, because in the end, there's an audience of 0 to even appreciate it. So yeah, the next run I'll get started on that circular building much earlier. Maybe even combine it with a docks facility somewhere and just build the whole thing together. Like, this would be the docks, and then the 6 rooms over here or something like that. Turn it into a main base. It'll be pretty cool. But as it is, everyone's pretty much done with the game, I think, at this point. Yeah, again, coming back to Mistlands, it really was a momentum killer, because just you feel like you can conquer the rest of the biomes. Like, going back to the swamp after you beat the swamp isn't that scary anymore. Going back to Mistlands, again, it's not scary with consumables, but it's just an absolute pain to traverse, and you never ever want to die in there, because the corpse run is just absolute tuberculosis or cancer or whatever you want to call it. It's just so bad. So hopefully when there's more biomes added, there's no reason to go back to Mistlands. Like, if Ashlands had the Sorcerer Marble, that would be absolute killer, because yeah, you wouldn't need to go back. Oh, you would, I guess, for soft tissue. God damn. Oh well, we'll see what happens with Ashlands and Deep North. But I guess I should treat this as a potential end of run, just in case I never ever come back to finish these buildings. But yeah, I'm really proud of these builds. I wanted to change this to a tile roof at some point, and then add black marble to this as like linings. But again, there's an audience of 0 at this point, so there's no real point. Next run, and next run we know the people who will stick around, so we're gonna be able to have a bigger run, I guess, rather than having 12 people at the start and then there's 4 of us at the end. It's just hard to plan like how many rooms you're gonna build and how big the base is gonna be and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna treat this as end of run. It was cool. This game is super jank, but the good parts of the game definitely outweigh the jank to the point you feel like you still want to play. This run, I think I sunk about 100 hours into it so far. So, no, definitely more than that with the Mistlands base. So hopefully the quality of life gets improved as it goes on. Oh, I remember I wanted to do a curve thing, and then I kind of got sidetracked. Haha. Okay, so killed the queen. Technically the run's done. If it continues, cool. If not, it was a good run. All else being equal, I should log out at the base just to be safe for whatever reason. This is a cloud character, by the way, which means you can't really do the the duplicating stuff. Wait, you can if you just join your own world, I guess, and then copy the world. But this run, as far as I'm aware, is completely legit as well. So all the building materials we gathered rather than brought in a command console or whatever. So that's something to be proud of. Even though we ran out of marble, part of the reason that I really am not looking forward to building finish on building is I would need to actually farm all the marble and farm all the bronze and iron to do the build, which is again a lot of make work for a little bit of self-edification, and that's it. So wait, been talking way too much. Potential end of run, GG.